Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are not in Pennsylvania, we are in Michigan. We're on vacation and we are at our first stop, the Old Mackinac Point Lighthouse. And that you see in the distance is the Mackinac Bridge. The lighthouse was constructed in 1892 along the Straits of Mackinac at the junction of Lake Michigan and Lake Huron. It was deactivated in 1957. Currently it serves as a museum. It was first lit in 1892, and it's 62 feet high, and it uses a Fresnel lens. Here's the Mackinac Bridge. That's what we're going to be doing next. We're going to drive over the Mackinac Bridge, and we're staying in St. Ignace this evening, and tomorrow hopefully we are going to be going out to Mackinac Island. So this that you see ahead of us to the right is Lake Huron, to the left is Lake Michigan. So it's where the two lakes meet. One more look at the Mackinac Bridge. Wow. So beautiful. And there again is the Old Mackinac Point Lighthouse. The Mackinac Bridge opened on November 1st, 1957, connecting two peninsulas linked for decades by ferries. At the time, the bridge was formally dedicated as the world's longest suspension bridge between anchorages. It remains the longest suspension bridge with two towers between anchorages in the Western Hemisphere. Its total shoreline-to-shoreline length of 26,372 feet, which is 28 feet short of 5 miles. Every year on Labor Day, the Mackinac Bridge Walk is an annual event held since 1958 in which people may walk the length of the Mackinac Bridge. In an average year, 40 to 65,000 people participate in the 5-mile event. Last look of the lighthouse on the bridge, and I should mention that the Old Mackinac Point Lighthouse is within the Peninsula State Park. I think I said that correct. So we're crossing off our first Michigan State Park as well. All right, next up we're crossing the bridge. All right. Alright, here we go, over the Mackinac Bridge. So again, to the right is Lake Huron, and to the left is Lake Michigan. And I believe that's Mackinac Island right there. See a lighthouse out there. And the Mackinac Bridge is a toll bridge, so we're not sure if the toll is at the other end because we didn't stop yet. Beautiful. And again, this is 5 miles long. The longest suspension bridge in the Western Hemisphere. Globally, I think it's the 7th longest. That we started on, that was Mackinac City, and over on this side is St. Ignace. We'll be staying in St. Ignace for 2 nights. Plans are to go out to Mackinac Island tomorrow. Alright, we're stopping here, so I guess this is where the toll is. I read online it's $2 per axle. So regular cars should be $4.
In 1.5 miles, take exit 344A towards St. Ignace.
We are officially in the Upper Peninsula. And we're going to pay our toll for the Mackinac Bridge. Second lighthouse of the day. This is the Wawatam Lighthouse in St. Ignace. It's a modern automated lighthouse that guards the harbor of St. Ignace in Michigan in the Straits of Mackinac. Originally completely non-functional, it was erected in 1998 by the Michigan Department of Transportation near Monroe, Michigan, as a roadside attraction at a welcome center that greeted northbound drivers on Interstate 75. After serving in this capacity for 6 years, the structure was threatened in 2004 when the Michigan Department of Transportation decided to rebuild the Welcome Center and demolish the tower. Demolition was averted when the St. Ignace civic leaders for the Straits of Mackinac municipality, which had never had a light tower, heard of the opportunity and asked that the welded steel tower be given to them, this time for real use in real life. Over a 2-year period, the redundant structure was cut apart, trucked to St. Ignace, and re-erected, this time as a functional aid to navigation with a working light. The new lighthouse was relighted in St. Ignace in August 2006. Getting closer.